Hello, my name is Malikar, nice to meet you and welcome back to Steinsgate, Linear Bounded Phenogram. It's the last part. After this, no more Phenogram. And we're going to zero. But we're gonna talk about that and explode our 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 sentiment after we finish night timeline to see what awaits us. Please, Daru, be a normal person and lower your pervertiness. She got 13 years old and is kinda creepy and kinda, yeah, creepy and disturbing and creepy. So let's go. I leave home early than usual and head to Dad's building before school. I have no idea if Daru will be there or not, but that doesn't matter compared to being able to take stock of my own feelings. However, I just say please, but whatever. Before I could do that, I encounter a very large bat.
誰かそこにいるん？だったら悪いんだけど、僕のこと押すか引っ張るかしてくんない？
台無しだ。
おう。さてはそこにいるのはなえちゃん氏ですな。もう来ないと思ってたお。
Those fat legs are flying around.
いつから引っかかってたの？
そろそろ8時間くらい経つんじゃね？
Okay.
近くに奴らがいるかもしれんから大声出して助けを呼ぶわけにもいかないっしょ、ジョコ。ナイちゃん氏やオカリンを呼び出そうにも携帯はズボンのポケットに入ってるからさ、この状態じゃ取り出せんわけで。このまま誰も来なかったら数日後には干物になってた予感。あまりに惨めな死に方すぎて全俺が泣いた。
Oh, nah. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't drop my first thing in the morning.
しょうがないな。ダルおじさんは私がいないと何にもできないんだから。
Wonder why. Yesterday I hate Daru so much and I felt so frustrated. But after seeing him like this now, all those bad feelings vanish without a trace.
いいから早く押すなり引っ張るなりプリーズ。そろそろお腹のあたりの痛みが限界っつうか。あとトイレ行きたい。ナイちゃん氏が看護師さんみたいに世話してくれるならこの体勢でもできるけど。
Okay, shut up, Daru.
嫌です。
I can't believe that this guy will actually do what Rumiho said yesterday. Even now I can only seriously think of him as a dirty old man. We are thinking the same, if he doesn't slow down his pervertiness. After rescuing Daru, I descend down to that store alone. I sit in the chair that he always sat in. I close my eyes, and I face my own heart. Thinking back, the last time I spent full days in this store was 2 years ago when Miho came to take me home with her. When I close my eyes, that summer is the only thing that comes to mind. Until then, I didn't really want to visit this dark and dusty store. I love my dad, but the store has this weird atmosphere I don't really like. CRT TVs either. It always feels like something scary will appear on them. But that summer was different. This building was so lively and exciting. I had a fun spending time here. So naturally, I kept coming to visit. My Yuji.
なえちゃん。てってる。まゆりお姉ちゃん。
She was always so light-hearted and warm. Just seeing her face made me happy, and wherever I had her a big, joyful hug, she would gently stroke my head.
なえちゃん。さっ き買ってきたアイス1個食べる？ありがとう。
Mayuri was always eating something and always shared it with me. I think she said her favorite food was fried chicken. Yeah, number one. Not any. Number one. Fried juicy chicken.
じゃあまたねまたね。
Aww.
おお、ナイ、今日も来たのか。
Wait, I just saw that they move their mouth when they speak. I just noticed that.
なえ、ウィース。ウィース。
Oh. That was always in the store. The part-timer girl always seemed to have free time. I really like the part-time girl's easygoing air.
おい、バイト。うちの娘に変な挨拶を教えるんじゃねえ。
だったら椎名真由里のトゥットゥルーもダメなんじゃないの？
あれもあれで問題だな。一体どういう意味があんだ？
What does it even mean?
さあ。でも可愛いよ。
そうかそうか、可愛いか。だったら別に使ってもいいんだぞ。
What?
お父さん、トゥットゥルー。
Oh my god, I'm dying. Check it out.
おお、トゥルットゥー。
店長ってほんと娘に甘いね。そんなに甘いならナイに自転車買ってあげればいいのに。
そりゃダメだ。自転車乗ってもし転んだりしたらどうするんだ？大怪我しちまうだろうが。
お父さん、過保護すぎだよ。
なえ、いいか？中学になったら買ってやる。それまでは我慢しろ。
Occasionally, there will be loud banging from the ceiling and it makes Dad really mad.
なんだ？また2階の連中騒いでんのか？たく、落ち着きのねえ奴らだな。そろそろ本気で追い出してやろうか。
追い出すなんて白状だよ。
なんだおめえ、岡部たちの肩を持つのか？
ちょっと騒がしくするのぐらいさ、見逃してあげてよ。あの人たちは今、世界の命運に関わる重要な使命に従事してるんだからさ。
は、ダメだこりゃ。バイトもすっかり岡部に毒されちまったが。
Daddy would always call at the noise from the floor above. He got mad and threatened to kick them out over and over again. But to me, it never looked like he was serious about it. In the end, he always rubbed his shiny head with his hand and say,
だく、しょうがねえな。こっちに一発で許してやるか。
"Ah, Brown, you are a good person." He said this over and over again with the same gentle smile every time. I liked that place where Daddy was, where the part-time girl was, where the lively lab memes were on the floor above. Thought I was too scared to ever talk to Uncle Ocarina and Uncle Daru directly. My memories of that summer are fun ones. Here in this building, that was way more fun than waiting for that back at home. I opened my eyes. I'm back in the workshop, left neglected for 2 years. This is bad, I'm tearing up again. Back then, behind all of the feeling of fun, I had lots of people protecting me. None of them are left now. But when I close my eyes, it's like I have jumped back in time. I feel as though I can hear everyone's voices. Everyone's watching over me. I dry my tears and try to hold my head up high. When I go up to the lab, Daru's sitting on the sofa looking tired.
姉ちゃん氏、学校は大丈夫なん？
I check the time, it's 8 a.m. I will definitely be late going from here.
たまに遅刻するぐらい平気。
ふーん。
タルおじさん、私昨日はあんなこと言ったけど、やっぱり手伝っていいかな。何にも教えてくれなくていいから。それでもせめてお父さんのテレビを直すのだけはやらせてほしい。
Daru can repair the 42-inch brown tube TV. That's something that only I can do. Because my body is small, because I'm a child. Because Daddy told me how to repair it.
だからお願いします。
I bow my head.
そんなことより腹が減りすぎて死にそうなわけだが。悪いけどナイちゃん氏、ちょっと買い出し行ってきてくんない？学校遅刻してもいいんでしょ？
Just don't go to school, man.
ああ、
主に水、2リットルのペットボトル10本は欲しい。体拭くのにもトイレにも飲み水にも使うからすぐなくなるっつうか。どうかお願いします。僕のことビンタしてくれてもいいから。むしろ我々の業界ではご褒美なので僕は一向に構わん。
Daru.
むしろ僕の体をきれいに拭きたい。いいですとも。JC に介護されるなら死んでもいいよ。
I didn't say anything about that.
タルおじさんって変態だね。
変態じゃないよ。変態紳士だよ。
Gentleman perv.
そうですか。
I have no idea what he means. It looks like I didn't need to beg though. Daru still considers me a collaborator. Part of me felt relief at that. By the way, there's no way I can carry 10 2-liter bottle of water, so I only bought 2. I focus on my work in silence, pushing all unnecessary thoughts off my mind. I have got pretty used to soldering. The work itself isn't exactly difficult. For the past 2 days, Daru's been working hard on the second floor too. Down on the first floor though, I can't hear his voice or even sense his presence. A few days ago, this probably would have made me uneasy and I go up to the second floor to check on him. But right now I don't feel any anxiety. I know very well that Daru can't get out of here by himself. It's like he put himself under house arrest. It's strange. 2 years ago, Dad would repair TVs in this store every day, and I would watch. Back then, I didn't think that I would ever follow in his footsteps. But here I am now, repairing a CRT TV just like he would. Even though I don't think I'm ready to get this store up and running again by myself. I'm just happy that without even releasing it, I had inherited something that Daddy left behind. Oh! I soldered the last spot. I can't make too much noise, so I hold back my urge to shout and pump my fist in victory instead. My work is done. The question is, will the 42-inch TV work now that I have resoldered it? Only if we are lucky. Still, please, I'm begging you to work. I put the disassembled 42-inch brown tube TV back together. The circuit board goes back into its original location, and I don't forget to tie the screws. Putting it back together took over an hour. I think it's back to how it was before. I don't have any leftover screws or anything. It should be fine, probably. I call up the hall leading to the second floor. I immediately hear footsteps and their face appears.
どうしたん？
修理終わった。
おお、で、着いた？
これから試すところ。
じゃ、やろう。
What should I do? I'm getting nervous. If it doesn't work, everything I have done until now will be meaningless. Uncle Daru won't be able to send any email. My heart's racing. I take a deep breath. I give Daru the signal with my eyes. Then I plug the power cord into the socket, and I press the power button. Oh! The screen lights up. All it shows is static. In that moment I felt so happy I could jump for joy. I can't help but look over at Daru.
ナエちゃん氏、グッジョブ。さすがシスターブラウンだお。
It turned on. It worked, Daddy. I'm glad. I have done everything that I can to help. I managed to see it through to the end. Oh, no, good job. For about 2 hours afterwards, with nothing else to do, I watched Daru type on his computer keyboard over his shoulder. I have no idea what the programming language on the screen means. It's like a secret code or a magic spell. But Daru's hands haven't stopped moving for a long time. He told me earlier that once he finished the programming, the time machine will be complete. I'm only watching, but my heart's been beating fast the whole time. I thought time machines only exist in manga or movies. Yet right here, right now, I'm about to see one complete with my own eyes. There's no way I can ever tell my friends about this. With one big final tap on the keyboard, Daru stops. It's like he's a pianist.
ミッションコンプリート。
Oh! He faces me and grins.
じゃあ完成。
おう、電話レンジバージョン 3.00 天王寺エディションなのだぜ。キリ。
これがタイムマシン。
It just looked like a microwave oven with a computer cord connected to it. I kind of wish it had more of a wow factor. It looks pretty ordinary.
まあ一応僕なりに2年前の電話レンジを忠実に再現してみたつもり。でも2年前だって結局偶然だったわけだし、完璧な再現なんて無理なわけだから、いざ動かしてみても D メール送れませんでしたってオチは十分ありえるっつうか。
I see. But after all this hard work, I really want it to work.
そもそも電源入れてちゃんと動くのかどうかも試してないしね。ぶっつけ本番の一発勝負なんで失敗する可能性も大。成功したらしたで僕がそれを見届ける前に世界線変わっちゃうだろうし。これはひどい。なんという報われなさ。
それでも使うんでしょ？
当然だお。そのためにこれまで1週間以上もエロゲ我慢してここにこもってたんで。長かった。長すぎた。人には我慢の限界っつうのがあるんだお。ましてや可愛いジェシーに何度もお尻をもみもみされたら理性が持つわけないだろうが。童貞なめんな。
How scary. Why he suddenly gets so mad?
あんまり大声出したら外の黒服に気づかれちゃうよ。
左遷。
What's a cherry boy anyway?
それでいつ使うの？
今日
Today, like right now? This is really sudden. Using it on the day it's finished? But I suppose that's only natural. It was built solely to send email after all. And ours being pursued by bad people. It's a miracle that the agents outside haven't found us yet. We don't have time to take this slowly. I wonder if he will let me send that email too. I can't really do much if he doesn't. Maybe I should just remain a simple collaborator. Besides, Daru probably doesn't want me getting too deeply involved. So,
送る D メールは僕の分とナイちゃん氏の分で計2通。1通目を送った時点で外で見張ってる連中が僕らの存在に気づくはずだを。2通目を送る余裕があるかどうかは運次第なわけ。ナイちゃん氏、それでもいい？いいなら誰宛てに送るか教えて。
Daru looks at his PC monitor.
先に打ち込んどくからさ。
私が送っていいの？
だが断るって言っても OK。ナイちゃん氏が好きに選べばいいよ。
So it's okay to send one.
メール自体はナイちゃん氏の携帯から電話レンジを経由して送るを。全角18文字までしか送れないから気をつけて。
Who should I send my email to? Mayuri? Suzuha? Uncle Karin? No. There are things I want to say to the lab memes, of course. But more importantly, there is one person who I want to reach more than anyone else. Daddy.
決めた。
After telling Uncle Taro my dad's cell phone number, he types it into the computer. I take out my phone to write my message. What do I want to say to him? There are so many things, but I can only send 36 characters. What do I want to tell Dad more or anything else right now? Dear Dad, I'm doing well. Please don't worry. This is the best I can do with a limited number of characters. But I feel as though it's more than enough.
タロおじさん、できた。
I had him my cell phone. Daru takes it and checks the screen.
それで大丈夫かな？
うん、バッチリだと思われ。じゃあ電話レンジにメールをくれるようにアドレスを入力してと。
Just then Daru's big belly grows slowly.
腹減ったお。
It's just a click, Daru.
買っておいた差し入れ、もう残ってないの？
昨日の夜に全部食べ尽くした件について。キリ。
夜に食べたら太るよ。
だがそれがいい。あ、そうだ。悪いんだけどナイちゃんしさ、また買い出ししてきてくんない？
What the hell?
え？
I had a feeling.
まあ、これが秋葉での最後の晩餐になるっぽい。電話レンジ起動させたらビルがすげえ揺れるからね。外の連中に気づかれるのは、コーラを飲んだらゲップが出るより確実だお。
Right.
タルおじさん。
つうわけで、その前に腹ごしらえしとかないと逃げられんしょ。
Really? Daru grins and hands me 2 yen notes.
つうわけで、ヨロ。
おじさん、 私
できればピザ頼みたいところなんだけどさ、さすがにそんなのしたらバレバレだし。
じゃなくて
I get this feeling.
タイムマシンはいつ動かすの？
ナエちゃん氏が帰ってきて飯食ったら始めますが何か。
Daru answered with his usual casual attitude.
そう
I couldn't bring myself to ask any more questions, but somehow I knew. I knew what Uncle Daru was planning to do.
どうしたん？
ううん
I stand up and extend my hand to Daru.
おじさん握手してくれますか？
いいですとも。
Daru whips the sweat from his hand onto his shirt, then grabs my hand. It's still sweaty, and way bigger than mine.
おー、
Oh my god, Daru.
JC と生握手とか。僕は今まさに勝ち組となった。
Daru is stupid. He's got his creepy look on his face. I let go of Daru's hand and head to the bathroom. We have to go into the rear building through the small bathroom window if we want to get outside without the agents noticing. But Daru can't get through that teeny window by himself. There are only two methods for Daru to get out on his own. He can break the second floor window facing the street and jump, or he can open the front door and brazily work out.
じゃあ買い出しに行ってくる。
オキドキ、気をつけて。
ねえダルおじさん。
ん？
ダルおじさんは嘘が下手だね。
どういうこと？
ううん、なんでもない。
I smile and wave my hand and close the bathroom door. Goodbye, Uncle Daru. As always, I exit the rear building with a nonchalant look on my face. Then I walk around to the front of that building. I subtly look around and confirm that the agents are watching today too. They really are here every day. It's possible that they already knew Daru and I were inside the whole time. Just thinking about it gives me chills. I decide to head to the train station. Ever since I started holding up in the lab with Daru, I have been eating unhealthy stuff like snacks and convenience store meals. I consider getting out something healthy for a change, but I decide to just go with the usual. By the time I have decided on that, I have walked up to the park. Behind me I hear men shooting. I turn around as fast as I can. The agents from before are running into the street. There seems to be a huge rush. Oh, I saw it too. The lab that I just left, the lab Daru should still be in. The window facing the street was shining with a huge flash of light are coming from inside.
タイムマシン。
I had a feeling. As I thought, I'm just a helper. As I thought, I'm just an observer. I'm not really involved with. Daru never wanted that. I understood that when Daru asked me to go shopping for him. He was trying to be gentle about it. I didn't stand up to his lie. I don't know if the time machine worked, or if the email was sent to the past. I'm not allowed to see for myself. The lab window breaks and there is a small explosion. White smoke billows out from inside. What's happening? Did Daru do that, or did the time machine explode in an accident? Of course, this is Daru, so he may have set something like that up without me knowing. I tell myself that must be it. Agents are rushing into that building.
ねえ、タルおじさん。
I have watched everything unfold from a little ways away.
もし私が買い出しに行きたくないってわがまま言ったら、おじさんはどうしてたのかな。
I clenched my head into a fist, crumpling the 2 yen notes. Then I realized that these 2 bills are the only connection I have to Daru. In other words, I don't even have proof that Daru was here. He really was, like a least white rabbit, but a really fat one. I start tearing up, but I try to leave the area before the agents notice me. I will return these 2 yen notes next time we meet, Daru. It's been 2 weeks since Daru disappeared. After the raid, a small fire broke out in that building and fire trucks raced the scene. But Daru had vanished from the building without a trace. Not just him, the time machine we slaved away on for more than a week was nowhere to be found either. It's not like it burned up the fire. There wasn't so much as a trace of it left. It was as though it were never there. The agents may have taken it away. Or, Daru told me, if I recall, if an email is sent successfully, the world line may change, and it will be as though the message was never even sent. But I still remember the week I spent with that fat white rabbit, which must mean that the email transmission failed. Or even if the email was sent, it didn't make it, so my time with it in the lab with Uncle Daru never happened. Several days later, my cell phone was mailed back to me by an unknown sender, but there was no record that it ever sent the email. Looking back now, I start to wonder if those 9 days were actually a dream or some sort of hallucination. On summer vacation started, my team activities were so intense I wasn't able to come here at all. Today marks exactly 2 weeks, so I decided to stop by. Up close like this, it looks pretty terrible. The second floor window is broken. I'm sure the inside of the lab is even worse. But for now, I don't have any plans to repair it. Uncle Yutikitaka offered to pay for it, but I declined, saying that I don't have anything to do there anyway. Of course, I do want to fix it up someday. That way the lab mems can come back wherever they want. But right now I actually want to leave it like this. If the building was repaired, it would feel like the days I spent with Daru never actually happened. I really couldn't stand him, even at the end, but it is kind of lonely with him gone. That made it a lot harder to really get into my club activities. I look around, then agents aren't here today. I don't know if today is just a fluke or if they disappeared with Daru 2 weeks ago. They may have left because they captured him, or maybe because he's on the run and they're still after him. All sorts of possibilities spin around inside my head. But this is Daru we are talking about. I bet he's running around, coughing and wheezing out of breath. I can't help but laugh, just imagine it. Just then, a small scrap of paper blowing in the wind gets caught on my foot. I casually pick it up. It's crumpled up and the handwritten letters on it are barely readable, probably because it got wet. I can tell it says Future Gauge Laboratory on it. This was stuck on the mailbox next to the stairs. It was only attached using tape or something, so it must have finally fallen off. I don't really want to take this down. Maybe I should write up another one and put it up there. Thinking it over, I walk over to the mailbox. There, I notice something. The mailbox for the first floor, the Brown 2 workshop. Was a letter inside. When did it arrive? Today, yesterday, a week ago, or even? I have been here tons of times over the past 2 years, but when was the last time I actually checked inside the mailbox? I don't remember. Since I run into Uncle Daru, I haven't used these stairs once. Naturally, I never would have checked the mailbox. It could even be a bill from electricity company or water company. This thought entered my head as I opened the mailbox and take out the letter. I look at the address. What happened? My breath catching in my throat. It doesn't have a post office stamp on it, so someone put it in here directly. I look at the back of the envelope, but the sender hasn't written their name. But looking at the lettering, I instantly know who it belongs to. There's no way I could forget. My fingers tremble as I hold the letter. Could this letter be here because I sent my email? Did Dad read my email and read the reply? I managed to take my trembling hands long enough to unseal the letter. Inside it says, "Take it out." Written is a short and blunt message. I can't stop my tears from overflowing. You gonna read it or I read it? But these are my usual cry tears. Do I read it? Wait, I'm gonna read it. To my dear NAE, how have you been? Well, I don't know how old you will be when you read this, but nothing will make me happier as a father than knowing that you're living a good life. So I don't need to hold back. Oh. My. I look up at the sky. The blue sky peeking between buildings is blurred by my tears. It's well into summer. 2 years have passed since then. Right, I should call Rumiho. I need to tell her that what she said wasn't a lie. I was able to meet my daddy again, so I'm sure I will see the lab memes again somewhere too. I just have a feeling. I whispered to Daddy's building. Then I walk off towards the station as the midsummer sun shined down onto Kihabara. What's going on? why it's moving and there's music? Have we finished? Yeah, we are done. We're done, right? Oh yeah, we are done. New item will happen by okay. Oh, we are done. Okay. For a moment I thought something was going to happen. Oh my god, we are done. Okay, it needed something more strong on that ending. Really, I thought at least after the credits will appear something. I don't know. Now I'm like, did the email work it or did the email didn't work? I mean, she's still in her life normally, so what could have happened? I don't know, but it doesn't look like it worked. But I don't need to put so much mind. It's another world line. We don't care. I care, but you know, I should not kill myself trying to put together and trying to guess. Yeah. Oh, we have finished. You know, guys. Okay, let's talk something that have been kinda bugging me. Not bugging me. I don't know how to say the words. Like, something I picked it on after Fairy's Worldline. After her Worldline, I picked on something. And I was like, huh. But I haven't said anything because I was like, okay, I got a theory that maybe it's a crazy thing and maybe it's just crazy. And I was waiting for it to appear again to confirm that theory, but it didn't. Because we got in where are you first? Not Suzuha, first. I don't know why I put it here, it doesn't show anything, but last talk. Fairy is found in that famous station down there. She found a bullet. And on Daru timeline, there was a bulletinist of bullet on the station. So I was like, because that she was like, oh my goodness, I found a bullet. And I don't think they will point out that she found a bullet for no reason, because after she gave it to Brown, nothing else happened. Like, the bullet didn't have anything to do to her war line or the story or anything. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, there is a person with people now, or somebody has been killed by a bullet. No, it was like, I found a bullet, whatever. So I think that was trying to tell me something, I think. Or maybe I'm just overthinking things. But where are you, Daru? 3.01, 3.03. Maybe they're brothers. Okay, I know a little bit of divergence does make a big difference. We know that. But it's not. I'm not saying like it happened. No. What I was waiting for the station to appear again, and I was like, okay, if the station is like under construction or is destroyed in another world line, then I will be like, something. But it didn't appear again. So, but if it's gonna be explained in Zero, then never mind. But in my mind, if this station is important, now you guys gonna be like, no, it wasn't that deep. Like that station in my mind, because Fairies found a bullet, and a bullet was used on Daru's war line, and there are two different words, let's call it that way. Okay, they're called war lines. I was like, does that station is kinda like a middle point, like between everything? A convergence point? Oh my god, so scientific, look at me, steinsgate language or something, but it didn't appear again, so I have not yeah. If I gonna know something about that station, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. But that was that's on my mind. Or should I just let this station here? I'm gonna let it in my brain, but I won't do like a lot of big deal about it. Yeah. Unless I see it, and then I'm gonna scream and I'm gonna throw rocks. Yeah. So guys, we have finished Phenogram. That means tomorrow we're going to Zero. Oh my god. I'm so excited. And I'm glad you guys like told me to come here in Phenogram and play it. First of all, because it made like that, and that, how you say it, like, oh my goodness, when I'm done here I'm going to Zero. It wasn't like Elite and then boom, Zero. It will be like, but I got that waiting thing and all that, and it's excited. I have all this day I have been like, oh my god, Zero this week. And also because I have learned about a lot of details about the characters themselves. Maybe the word lines are not canon, obviously they're word lines, but I have learned a lot of stuff about the characters. And the mom was Zuha, what Kurisu went through that wasn't an Elite, but it does go on the story, even if that part is deleted. But yeah, what else? Another things. My brain is bad to remember. Mayuri, one part. Before she do random things. Crazy Mayuri. Don't do that again. So yeah, so tomorrow, Zero. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everything. And see you tomorrow. Zero! Ah! I'm really excited. Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you guys don't, I don't know.